Jesse should be introducing this one because he's from Pennsylvania, which is the home of Philadelphia.
It is.
And this is a peach kettle sour with Philly sour yeast.
So where did that name come from?
Got me.
All right, fair enough.
Do you know?
I don't.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was discovered in the drip tray of a Philly bar.
It was found on the inside of the mask of the Philly Fanatic.
There you go. Who's the Philly Fanatic?
It's the green thing it looks like an anteater. It's the mascot for the Philadelphia Phillies, the baseball team.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he's like super famous. He's like one of the first mascots, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, he's been around for.
Sorry, I don't follow sports and never liked baseball. So
I was trying to gross you out with it, like inside of a mask of the mascot. Oh, can you imagine?
Will it ferment?
Yes, it will.
Yeah. So I've done a couple of kettle sours before, and usually I've used Good Belly to sour them, and I was really interested in trying the Philly sour yeast to see how it came out. So one thing I had people tell me that they had the next beer they brewed was a sour beer as well, and my only assumption there is that they didn't quite clean out the fermenter and so the yeast survived. And then someone else mentioned that they had a bunch of infections after the Philly sour, and I spoke to them much later, and they said it turns out they had an infection in some other equipment, and they finally cleaned it out, and that was the cause of it. But it's pretty clear. It's only been in the keg for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this was another experiment because one, I used a yeast I never used before. Two, I was thinking about using the peach liquid extract you get at the Homebrew store, but a beer before I used the blackberry extract, and I really did not like that beer at all.
Oh, yeah.
And so this time I wanted to find some puree. They didn't have the regular puree, so I got this concentrated puree that was pretty old. like Tim said, you can have it. and I used twice what it recommended.
Yeah.
And I'd have to do it again because I don't think it has quite enough peach flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I would tend to agree with you on that.
So if you're afraid of it not being sour enough, I think it's very sour.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. It is sour. It's definitely a sour. But compared to some sours, this is not sour at all, but it's pleasantly sour.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I got this as a kettle sour or something at a pub, I wouldn't say, hey, this isn't sour at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing. Hey, that's a good level.
Oh, yeah. No, it's good.
It's sour enough that you know it's there. It can get you a little in the jaw, but it's not stripping the enamel off my teeth.
Yeah, that's not like some of the ones from Paradox or something where you're like, oh, okay, they're still really good, but man, they're super sour.
Yeah, it takes a couple sips to adjust.
Kind of, acclimate. No, this is really good. I like this.
Yeah, and it's straightforward. If you're not familiar with Philly Sour, it's from Landerman. It's Lallemand.
Yeah.
John Landerman did not give it to me. It's from the yeast company Lallemand. Yeah. So it's from Lallemand, and it's not has no bacteria component to it. It's a yeast that I don't know if they did a GMO type of thing or if it was they isolated this strain. Mm-hmm. I want to say they isolated it from a Kvike.
That sounds really familiar. I don't know if you were telling me that or if I read that somewhere.
I'll have to look that up. I'll put the answer down here. But in any case, it's a yeast that just happens to produce acid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from what I read online, there's some people that took pH readings along the way, and I guess the yeast will start making the acid, and your gravity stays level, and then when it's finished making enough acid, it'll start fermenting the sugar out, turning it to alcohol, and that's what I noticed too. The gravity stayed level for almost the whole week, and then just plummeted.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeast are weird.
One other interesting thing is I thought it was going to be infected. I was like, oh no, what did I do wrong? Because it had a honest-to-God pellicle. I mean, not as cheesy as a lot of pellicles, but it had white crud all across the top. Yeah. I got a picture right here. But yeah, I thought it was going to be infected.
Yeah, no, it would.
Wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, I could see where you'd be concerned. Yeah, it's certainly not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
So it's a pretty straightforward recipe. And I'll have a link down below, but it's 5.5 gallons. It uses 3 pounds, 13.6 ounces of Pilsner, 2 pounds, 12 ounces of wheat malt, 2 pounds, 7.6 ounces of flaked wheat, and then a pound of acid malt just to get the pH down there. And of course, like I said, I fermented out with Philly sour. It has 0.2 ounces of sterling hops at 7% at 60 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah. Because usually when you do a kettle sour or a mixed fermentation, you want to really lay off the hops. Yeah, they inhibit the bacteria growth. And I just took my normal kettle sour over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I think it turned out pretty nice. I mean, it's got some peach flavor. I wish it was a little more.
Yeah. No, it's for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, I could see where more would be good, but I could definitely see ordering this in a brewery and getting that exact beer for sure. You know, with the same amount, and people would be more than happy to drink it.
Cleared out real nice.
Yeah,
there's a little hazy coming out of the flask.
Yep.
So yeah. So have you had any weird experiences with Philly sour? Have you seen the pellicle from it? Let us know. Yeah. And how do you kettle sour? Like I said, I always use Good Belly is the way I normally go, but let us know what you do.
Yeah. No, it sounds easy.
Yeah.
Easy enough for me to do.
So, that it?
Cool. Yeah. No. Yeah. Thanks. It was a good job.
Till next time. Cheers.
Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes, as the case may be.